Okay, good evening everybody and welcome to the One World Collective, everybody. That's right, there is only one. This is the 2-year anniversary. This is where music, art and poetry all come together as one. So thank you everyone for coming out. I'm sorry that we're starting a bit early. I've done my best, we're going to have to fit it all in. Right, okay, but we've got loads of stuff coming up. Everyone, let's give a round of applause to Diana at the back, who is doing some live painting. If you look behind you, that will be available for auction later on. So there's loads of things to look forward to. But now I'm going to pass you over to the founder of this night, those 2 wonderful years ago. So would you please give a warm welcome to a Hanoi legend? It's Paul Salnek, everybody.
I got a lot of love for this man. If you guys don't know, he was one of the original members of the One World Collective. He did the first show with us, and then he fucked off to Germany for a year.
Yeah!
Yeah, alright. And then came back. Thanks for coming, guys. I really appreciate to see all you guys here. It's been 2 years. That's much better. All right. So yeah, it's been 2 years. Thanks for coming. This is a show that's very dear to my heart. When I created it 2 years ago, when I got here and I wanted to start doing poetry, and a couple people wanted to work with me and wanted to do the same show that I was already doing. There's a band called Hub. And I don't know if anybody knows Hub here. They're actually a pretty big Vietnamese band. They're pretty amazing. And they wanted to work with me and I was already doing an open mic, a Free Thoughts art variety show, and they wanted me to move it there. And I said, I can't really do that because I love the Doors and I love Quang and I love all that stuff, but how about if I think of something new? Because they were a band that did so many different instruments. So I said, why not we take poetry and awesome poets in town and work with you guys and put it all together. And they said, okay. And then I got great guys like Bog, another great artist who's not here anymore, Lauren, a lot of great guys like Rain and Harry Badman, and we got together and we didn't make any money, we didn't do nothing, but we were really passionate about it, and we got this show off the ground. And since then, we've been working hard to do it, and and yeah, that's the first poster of the first show ever. Then we decided that we wanted to do it, and we really loved it, and we kept getting support, and as the time and the wheel spins in this town, one of my favorite memories, most of my favorite memories that I enjoy is performing at the One World Collective. And at this point, I'm really happy to have you guys love it so much too, and have a crew right now that cares so much about the show and works very hard to tell people and all that great stuff. There's another member of the show. Okay, play. Sorry, I thought he was playing it. So this is a little slideshow of photos from now and before, right from the beginning of the show. And so it was just always pretty much a passion of ours to, mix poetry and art and live painting and all that stuff together. I do want to give a shout out to one of my friends, another original member of the One World Collective, who is not here tonight because Vietnam kicked him out of the country. Yeah, he couldn't get a visa, he's still in Myanmar. Lad, does anybody know Lad here? Another amazing poet. So again, I'm just really happy that I'm standing here 2 years later right now in front of a crowd of a whole bunch of different people just coming to enjoy a unique show and love it as much as I do. Like, everybody seems to really love it, and I'm just happy about all that stuff. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the show, and you can enjoy the slideshow. And then we have, at the end of the slideshow, we have a little video from Lad saying a little bit of something. So thank you guys, enjoy, and let's get the show going. Love you all.
An artistic unity in the collective began. There was no telling how long it would span, yet here we are, mature without a master plan. This show ain't no flashing can. How time crawls, walks, gathers momentum until it ultimately flies. Masks off, angels evolve to demons, friends turn foes, and tensions arise. In an ever-evolving cycle of high and low tides, we surf. We thrive, like giant gods, brushing blood strokes upon the pyros. We echo the chorus, what is dead may never die. And though that lazy bad wanders upon shores far, far away from the streets of Hanoi, this here lad is of the collective, shares the secrets and tells true lies. It's the second anniversary. Go ahead. Spill your beans.
Well, thank you very much for that, Paul, and especially Lad for putting that one together. It's a shame that Lad couldn't be here. It's always so much better with him. It's always so much better with him. But next, we have a poet who I would describe as quite mysterious. A mysterious man. He's from Manchester. He's got blonde hair. His first name begins with O, and if you haven't guessed who it is, it's Oliver Baines, everybody! Put your hands together!
I don't want life to be sugar-coated. I want the facts. I want it all to be laid out just like a map. No bullshit, no bollocks, just make it all courses. Without it, we'll never learn, of course. If we sit in ignorance, then all will pass by. And yes, it's true, it may be pleasing to the eye, but being blinkered is the easy way out. And know this, one day you'll be out for the count. Having only scratched the surface, only seeing your truth. You lived life out in your jubilant youth, but what is this? It's an easy path to walk, one fit for the idiot, one fit for the door. But it's those who glance twice, or even more, those who glance past what they're told, glance past the law. They are those that will be relinquished from their chains, and it's those in life that receive nothing but pain. They are the ones that draw out the truth like sacrificial lambs in reality stoop. Their soul savaged, their bones bitten, no vindication, no matter what is written, no absolution, no penance, no peace. The flesh laid out for society to feast. And you see, what makes a boy so abusive is that your line of questioning, oh, it's so intrusive. You pry, you pick, you pull on his prick, but all those words, they just do not stick. It's belief. Oh, how it surpasses your belief. It's confidence. It transcends your competence, and that's why, dear, you sit there pissing in your incontinence. Because that's all you're capable of. That's all you're for. You're cannon fodder for the world at war. But they should not waver or go awry. Without them, my dear, you be cast aside as life doesn't wait. It ebbs, it flows, it changes, it chops, and then it goes. A blink of the eye of human existence, a speck a spot of human persistence, and don't fall foul to the feckless features. Cast aside the rats, the leeches. A fool follows fools and a sheep the rest. Be oneself, be put to the test. A wall of bones of the bereft, taken from their world's corners, stripped down with nothing left. Books begrudged by their bloated captors, whose profit comes from stripping minds alone. No wealth to be gained from their rapture, whose terror forms an ideological tone. And these tactics, no, they're not anew. Their strands of dread run through the carbon which builds all. And you should be looking too, as our idleness will allow the fall. A new mode, a new mood which you imbibe. It permeates your skin and it blinds your mind's eye. And now they're firing through the technosphere, using zeros and ones to disseminate fear. It's a fibre optic barrage, a blight on your newsfeed. Agreeable opinions at large makes the frontal lobe lose speed. And they run through the collective consciousness, circulate around the drain, true from everybody's lips, percolate while being feigned. And the screen reigns supreme. We are preached to by our own choir. And my opinions are cut up and clean. Are you calling me a liar? Just agree with me. Go on, please do. Agree with me, I don't want to feel blue. Oh, agree with me, my sanity I will stake. Oh, agree with me, because this alienation I just can't take. Agree with me.
But the only thing we really know is that we know nothing at all. Words so eternally true, they bore the brunt as history falls. But now, the narrative is your own, built on the blocks of your truth. So access your control, live in your proof.
Fill life with inquiry and questions and a whole load of clamour, whether delicately dissected or smashed with a hammer. An idea, a concept that's a definite mistruth, cut and pasted into the minds of the youth. Received wisdom, delivered without question, it corrupts and cajoles those minds in ascension. Because we're not educated to deliberate, not given the tools to take apart. We're given the instructions and told to learn them by heart. Figure 1, you will obey me. Figure 2, understand you really are free. Figure 3, keep your head in the sand. Figure 4, you'll never see. But we should unpack the flat pack, sharpen our own tools, chuck away the instructions and craft our own rules. Because we look into society's mirror and it reflects back its own expectations. We confine ourselves to neat little boxes when we should be lapping up its denigration. Figure 5, you're alive, not blinkered to the truth. Figure 6, pay your tithe, be indebted to life's spoof. Figure 7, be an absentee mind. Figure 8, don't ask, be blind. But you know you've gone riled when you're defiled and your name's dragged backwards through the dirt. And you know your ideas will go for miles when they're cut up, bruised and hurt. And you know you fit a truth. Cast off ambiguities when you've shown proof. It's an extant authenticity, one that resides in us all, but don't deny a wholesome complicity to your own demise and fall. But your earnestness is all that matters when they char your bare bones. And the sincerities will spitter and spatter as your marrow groans. the blood's leapt, the leeches swole, that life sucked out, you paid the toll, but were never in doubt. You can be the one to cut through condescensions, Socratic, never brief, and you can cut your teeth in truth and be unfurled in secrecy's sheath. Your direction is always true, yet you may always be alone. Your greatness will carry through, but it'll take your whole life to home.
Oliver Baines, everybody, please give a round of applause for Oliver Baines. Oh, I didn't know you were going to make a presentation about me. So kind, thank you. Clara, the Queen of Tejo, I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. Yeah, I am. People do call me the Queen of Tejo, if you don't know, but yeah, I've just had one of those really, really, really bad weeks. You know, when you work for 10 whole hours and you're just like, oh, fuck this life. Do you know what I mean? I can't fucking do it anymore. No, but seriously, it has, honestly, it's been the worst, one of the worst weeks of my life because my boyfriend broke up with me. I don't need your sympathy, he was a fucking cunt. But since we're here, since we're in front of an audience, I'm going to break down exactly how it happened, right? So we were sat down in our apartment, you know, in Tejo, obviously. We had some Netflix on, a bottle of Dalat wine on free pour, or as I like to call it, shampoo and conditioner 2-in-1. So we sat there watching some old nonsense, and he turns to me and he says, baby, I'm not sure if we can live together anymore. I don't know if I want to be with you anymore. I'm just a bit busy. Busy. That was his excuse. Busy. Oh really? You're busy. When we say busy, do you mean watching the World Cup for 4 hours every night? Busy. When I say busy, do I mean you sat at coffee corner with all your friends bitching about every Instagram story kind of busy? When I say busy, do I mean waking up at 2 p.m. every fucking day busy? When I say busy, do I mean forgetting to book my Quest early bird ticket? When I say busy, do I mean you writing rap lyrics about taking drugs? You're 28 years old. Tupac was long dead at your age, mate. You ain't gonna do nothing. Or do I mean busy? I mean organising yet another visa run for us. You know, like the great one we had last time, yeah. When we had that 20-hour bus journey to Laos. That was good, wasn't it? 3 of those hours included waiting by the roadside for the driver to smuggle a live pig over international borders. Make that 2 live pigs. Because that's all he fucking was. I mean, that's all he fucking was. A live fucking pig. Ingrown toenail having, fucking inflated ego, mollycoddled, stinking ass, stinking cock having, can't cook motherfucker with no job prospects.
You call me a pig?
That's all he is. And it's no secret. I know why we've broken up. I do. It's no secret at all. It's the curse of the teaching assistant strikes again. No, and don't worry. There's no hard feelings between me and her whatsoever. Don't worry. I feel sorry for her, to be honest with you. But the rest of her life, she's stuck with an LBH. Loser back home, for those of you that don't know. To be brutally honest with you, that's how I feel. So, in fact, Greg, let's skip on 2 slides. Sorry, I should have told you about that. There we go. That's a nice one. So now I'm going to do a song. I'm going to do a song which I've written recently. I've been feeling really inspired recently, and I've written a song, and it's called Fuck This Shit. That's what it's called. So I'm going to invite one of my main Tejo gal pals onto the stage. Would you please give a warm welcome to Sam, everybody? Okay, we're good. We're good. Hello. We're good. We got the levels and everything, we good? It's the wrong guitar. But I'm not actually that bothered about the Quest Festival early bird tickets. It's only an extra 200k if you haven't noticed. It's not that bad. Just wanted to make the point, do you know what I mean? Okay, we got it? Okay, lovely. Fuck this shit, I'm going through a breakup. I'm gonna go out with no makeup. You can see it in my eyes, you can see it in the sky. I'm a Western girl in Vietnam with a breakup on my mind. And the arguments we had, they really weren't that bad. They really weren't that bad. And now it just makes me sad, and it just makes me mad. And I'm really not that glad that our love was just a fad. Fuck this shit, I'm going through a breakup. I'm gonna go out with no makeup. You can see it in my eyes, you can see it in the sky. I'm a Western girl in Vietnam with a breakup on my mind. And he left me for a Vietnamese with perfect teeth, perfect Instagram feed. And it just makes me sad, and it just makes me mad. And now my heart will bleed until the filthy Hanoi street. Fuck this shit, I'm going through a breakup. Wow. Virtually karaoke on my part. You did a great job. I've shamed you. Come on. Okay, so yeah, that was the end of the Clara segment. I'm still Clara. But yeah. Next, we're going to work another one for Sam, everybody. Another one for Sam. Embarrassing for me, embarrassing. So now, we're going to welcome onto the stage, well, you've already seen him, so it's not going to be that special, but this is his real performance. Before, we got the nice little slideshow. Now we've got a live performance. So everyone, put your warm hands together for Paul Salneck, everybody, for the second time in basket.
Monitor, we need. Alright, so I guess it's my turn. And I've never taken my shirt off in public before, so this is something new for me. So bear with me. Eventually, when I do this again, I'll have it memorized. But I finished writing this thing yesterday, so hopefully I don't fuck it up. As I look at myself in the mirror, we all have lies and secrets. Can you start it again? As I look in the mirror at myself, we all have lies and secrets, but the worst ones are the ones we tell ourselves. Or hide who we really are and put our real identity back on the shelf. We tell ourselves we don't have a drug problem, but party hard and wake up with no money and live this close to hitting fucking rock bottom. We tell ourselves we love our girlfriend or our spouse. They're constantly sneaking bitches when they're out of the house. We tell ourselves that everything is fine and we're okay, but pop pills to make ourselves feel sunny inside every day. We tell ourselves we are better than the rest, but treat people like shit because we're constantly fucking stressed. And stealing shit from stores and taping it to our fucking chests, but still think we are the ones that are living life the best. Delusional thoughts, thinking you're undeniably hot and have everything figured out when you smoke your fucking pot, but you haven't had a job in 3 months, smoking more than you can afford every hour, and it's probably been 3 months since you took a fucking shower, and feel like you're tough and have a lot of power, but really you're a fucking coward with no willpower to stay away from fucking happy hour, and get angry at friends when they tell you the truth, and do anything you can to hold on to your youth. Why am I saying you? Because I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Just a man in the mirror confronting himself. As much as I try to stay humble, I guess I still want the fame and the wealth. And pride doesn't let me ask for any help. I can't deny I have changed for the better. It's some bullshit I tell myself in sunny weather. And sometimes I feel worn down like leather, but I really want the community to stay together. I can't deny that my name's getting more notice. Even haters flashing me on Facebook and giving me more notice. I guess he thought it was a good idea when he posted it. But whatever. Got to stay ahead of the game and try to be clever. And have I ever questioned my decisions? Fucking never. I have shared my history with you many times, and I guess I'm good at putting things into rhyme. I have another lie I have to confront, that all people that disagree with me are fucking cunts and stupid sluts. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm fucking drunk. And that's the problem. I walk around like I beat addiction, but I still have addiction. I replace cocaine for alcohol, and it's still a battle that's hard to fight. Because no matter what, I drink every fucking night. I'm not by for 10 years, because I usually don't get into a fight. And I know as far as I've come, the way I'm living still isn't right. But it has kept me sane and stopped me from scoring other shit late at night. I lie to myself, but slowly things are getting better. And I can handle all the bullshit coming like I got Noah's Ark in stormy weather. But more like I'm riding a hurricane with a dinghy made of leather. And physically showing lies like I'm a nationalist because I constantly wear Canada sweaters. And I hate most governments because what they are doing to their real people. When the richest countries have the highest rates of junkies using needles. And that's something I can't get over because that's truly how I really feel. Is it better that you're coming from a country that their main idea is preparing the next meal? I still halfway across the world and criticize my country and tell people, yeah, the sceneries are lovely, but the government has turned our maple syrup into bitter honey. As I yell about shit that affects my people today, but don't do much else because I'm a million miles away. I gotta live the life best for me. More freedom and opportunity seems like the best recipe. But I'm really just better because I fucked up my teenage years. Missed the window. Then bounced around from job to job like I was in fucking limbo. Then feeling like the system failed me. Even after all my bad decisions and dead friends' eulogies, I should still be able to be what I want to be. Now that is one of the biggest fucking lies we are told as children. It is clear to see. If that was true, there'd be a couple thousand Messis, a couple hundred Salvatore Dalis and Banksys, and I've yet to see a better hockey player than Gretzky. And that's the real hard truth. That it is real, okay. But we should stop lying to ourselves and who we really are. While we all jump on stage and grab a fucking guitar. And the truth is probably not one person in this town will ever end up being a big star. But that doesn't mean one day you can't drive a fancy car and live a successful life. But it won't be what you dreamt of. Cause it's a fucking dream! Cause it's a fucking dream! Then you get older and realize everything is not what it seems. Just look at yourself in the mirror and embrace your imperfections. Embrace your imperfections. Embrace them. Embrace your imperfections. And finally give yourself the right direction and stay away from cosmetic injections. And give yourself clear reality recollections and really know why you have dealt with all those rejections. But can you accept who you really are is the biggest fucking question. Thank you very much, guys. Let's keep it going. Love you all. Good night.
Please welcome to the stage, Kerbis, everybody.
Hello. Can we have some monitor and yeah, thank you. Okay. Can we have some monitor? Oh, there's no sound guy, as always. Okay. Sorry guys, we're looking now, we're just waiting for the monitor to go.
No!
Good evening, sorry for the delay, we can't do it ourselves, we hope you can hear us. Just before we start, this is a little stories, it's a Phoebe's Secrets and Lies, and it's a dream I had a while ago about a brother I lost when I was really young, and I wrote in a letter to think what I would tell him if he would come back to Earth today, whatnot. Okay, cool. like a blind stalactite without the predestined knowledge of its eventual evolutionary collapse into other eventual claims of existence. Within all the new galaxies of our supposed understanding, it was where your body rose from the asphalt on that lonely road between here and eternity, one ordinary leaderless morning. Mid-March it was, with the big white clouds in summer turned into more shapeless dreams and were full of vulnerable rain, scared of leaving from this earth, in this country full of segregation laws, written on government papers, from the trees where the elephants once slept under during summer. Summers so hot that the rocks would vibrate and speak to the sun. Mid-March it was when he came to us, my dear little brother. Your mouth was breathing in and out, in and out, in and out like the storm of words in a letter finding its way to understanding what it was trying to tell the what it was intended for. And your back was bent like a triangle and turned a half circle like a fucked up clock or a table, bent for being unkept and unprotected from heat and rain and other forces of our nature as well. Still though, you rose from the asphalt on that lonely road one ordinary morning to come and to hold the echoing shells of our bodies and also all the loneliness that exists between all people and species alike. Your hands were the first to move and softly make the shapes of not understanding but wanting to. Like when I was but small and I wanted to hold all the animals on the farm during all the times where they could be held. I wanted to hold all the animals on the farm during all the times they could be held. Before we became wild and they became scared of us, or maybe I became scared of them. And before my bloody cousin shot the buffalo to pieces with my grandfather's lonely, angry 8mm fucking gun. Mid-March at the end of the big white clouds in summer between the shackles of our history, from the asphalt we rose, back from wherever we go to when we die, back from wherever we go to when we die, and I carried you down the dirt road full of insects gasping their last breaths upward into the pulsating bushveld sun. I wanted to show you this place first. I wanted to show you things like the orange and red chemical sun and the bending barley, much like the goose-like neck of the first girl I ever loved, when I was still full of wonder and without the fear of the butcher of Ford. And I wanted to see my little brother, how the wind can blow so low for you when you run towards the highways with the billboards torn in the wind, like Uncle John's arms when he punched his brother's wife in that big house in town, that big house where I always got lost in. And I wanted you to feel the blood spatters and marks that wet grass make on your legs when he cuts you early in the morning when you run through it to go look. When you run through it to go look at how beautiful Uncle Henry's daughter was and lived by the knots that white men and their sentimental patriotism tied, and how their voices set me free and made me up until today rebel against those fucking bastards. But brother, wait. Brother, wait. Come over here. Come over here to the trees and the stories that the suitors told me about ghosts and reptiles that were born from in the mountains here, where the only oppression was a dry white season brought about by the bones of the people that died here in the villages under the earth, where my dad screamed and crashed cars against trees when he was insane with booze, and where my mom forever and ever held a broken bird or a cat in the garage to try and make them better, and to try and not understand why this beautiful farm had their insides all curled up and botched up like dead animals, disintegrated ducks between the rocks that made the water in the creek go in different directions. But then I'm not sure what I would show you first. I'm not sure what I would tell you last. Maybe I would tell you about the railway tracks with the half-plate songs on my Walkman. Maybe I would tell you about when we left our house to look for locomotives on here of the small town we moved to. The small town we moved to, where we finally left the beautiful violence of the bushveld. Or maybe about the mess that dead animals made when they went to die next to the gravel, and the trash that the people from the suburbs left there in the field next to our house, leaning against the northwest winters, and how the carcasses for me became like ocean tides to a new world filled with rubble and car wrecks and steel. And maybe I would tell you how we cleaned them animals up so that we could wait in peace for the train to come take us to the barring place where everything feels more heavy, because it is also light with unwritten things to tell you. It's also light with unwritten things to tell you. But here where I live now, the only place where I can imagine how your breath would look like on cold winter mornings exist between the small spaces of these buildings with a history of war, and families live their lives past each other into the bigger spaces that generations create within themselves. Much like red foxes being shot in white snow, you know, that I seem confused. I seem confused, I know. But before we take this road, let us go. Let us go to the morning Daddy laid you down. The earth was moist and messy, promising that maybe this time we would have a harvest worth drinking about, without the violence that come with a drunk man feeling broken by the very land they stole from other men and women alike. And as Daddy climbed down into the hole in the ground, Ma stood at the side and remembered a lonely youth, and wondered forever and ever how we will survive this land where people fear death more than the violence of living. You see, little brother Paul, people fear death more than the violence integrated into the earth now. And I wonder how I'll ever tell everybody that was there that day that Daddy climbed into the ground. Who was there? Mommy, Dad, little sister Marika, Sixpence, also Mama Pibigore, that you came back to live here among us today in this country without a name. And I still don't know what to tell you or what to show you, because all the beauty inside of me and all the beauty inside of all of us in this earth and all the love I have is mixed up with spaces I never knew were empty. And I just want to hold the newborn animals on the farm again and take the highway far away to a place where ships sail and planets turn in song and where secrets die and lies are understood for what they were never supposed to be. And you know what? I just want to see Uncle Henry's daughter bathe in that lake again.
I just want to see Uncle
Henry's daughter bathe in that lake again.
I just want to see
Uncle Henry's daughter bathe in that lake. I just want to see Uncle Henry's daughter bathe in that lake. I just want to see Uncle Henry's daughter bathe in that lake again. Thank you.
Another legend, another real originator of the Hanoi poetry scene in English. Would you please put your hands together for Jos Barreri, everybody? Keep that applause coming.
Hey, how you guys all going? Can we get a bit of a round of applause for Paul tonight? And maybe a bit of a round of applause for Greg right up there in the box behind us. And can we get a bit of a round of applause for all the fucking energy in this room? Alright, so I write poetry. All of my poems are inspired by Hanoi and things that I see in the streets. For Lies and Secrets, that's tonight's theme, so all of this shit up here has something to do with that theme. Most of the poems that I write, I've already written before the themes are announced, and if it matches up, then I come up here and I do a poem. So when I thought about Lies and Secrets, I knew that I had a poem that was suitable. This poem is about an affair, and I've performed it before. Usually when I perform, I don't say that it's about an affair. What I found is that by the end of the poem, no one knows what it's about. So I thought I'd just tell you straight up it's about an affair. It's not my affair, someone else's affair. It's an imaginary affair. And I feel like, I'm married, so I should mention that as well. Not my affair. But When I see people out and about in Hanoi, like I love to watch people, I'm not much of a talker, I'm more of a watcher. And I see thousands and thousands of people every day and I love it, and I drink it up. And I see everything that happens in Hanoi, and lies and secrets, I feel like I see plenty of those too, and this poem is inspired by something I saw, which I thought related to this theme, and it's called Rolled Foods. So yeah, for all of you guys who live in Hanoi, I'm sure you like spring rolls, rolled foods, nam. That's what this poem's about. Okay, here we go. Let's get a bit of beer. I feel like spring rolls, you say. Do you want to go today? Okay, fair play. 30 minutes to find a cafe, bikes parked and the doors sway. Now, let's find a table, face to face or both facing the same way. And my head nods, but my mind strays. Because I like spring rolls, yeah, and I like you too. And those are simple words wrapped around healthy food, dipped in sauce and sweet through, and it's true that when we chill, electricity spills through our hands. And as we hold hands under the table, you ask, am I able to order rolled foods in Vietnamese? Lead my language down new streets, so when the waiter comes, I order grilled meat stacked neat with extra heat, please. And they serve all the elements complete. Sour leaf and mint and another piece that tastes like shrimp. Pass the parsley, roll the roll, is it right? And you say, partially. See, you got to feel sparsely and secure sharply, like a sleeping bag left over from a sleepover party, or it won't stay together hardly. But I've assembled a skew, essentially confused, and I'm afraid that if I choose to see this roll through, I'll have bitten off more than I can chew and go. That's also the way that it is with you. Yo, check it. I am rolling, but you control. Say, dip like this and bite it whole. You gotta taste all the food to feel the soul. And if you're not sold on the way I've rolled, remember that I'm 36 years old and I've been rolling rolls for as long as I've been told that I'm old enough to hold the roll and roll over the dipping bowl. And damn, girl, with you I'm sold. See, this roll is my universe, and you are my sky, wrapped up in a pint-sized bright light with tiny hands around my sides, and our knees bump as we eat. Thinking dirty, but keep it clean, because don't you know that you complete the space between my head and feet? And predictably tonight I'll be in bed asleep, dreaming of you kissing me passionately under the willow tree in the courtyard of our favorite cafe. See, it seems to me the more we see each other, the more we're under. Like ostrich heads in the sand under, so even thunder wouldn't stun us, because we're two and one, the wonder couple, and I'm one to buckle. Trouble when I fail to puzzle when I'm meant to stumble. Now I stumble, come watch me stutter. I feel like a star stolen each time I hear your name calling. And yeah, that sounds corny, but I think of the mango falling from the top of the trees in the shower of leaves into your arms and nearly past, because you're too hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
And each time we meet is the start of something precious. In bed, breathless, then after sleeping soundly, never restless. And it's hard for us sometimes, but we laugh, and it's brilliant. Like the edge of the sky with the sun filling, or some food on the fire with some flames grilling it. But now I'm feeling it. The trouble with you and I is not the wrapping or the stuff inside, because I know that I am yours and you are mine, and together we are sublime. But now, as I check the time, I realize our time together was well defined, perfect, like our rolled foods, and like our rolled foods, confined. Because once we paid, the change provided, we'll leave separate and drive divided, like strangers denying the life we lead in private. And yet, girl, you are my shiny diamond, the sun of my day, the day of my night, the catch of my life, a tropical island. But that don't mean anything, because we decided years before our lives collided to attach ourselves to different men and different wives. And yeah, those decisions might not have been wise. And yeah, we cannot break those ties for reasons that we've already described. So one day, we might be united, unflawed and ideal. But for now, we're unreal. And each time we meet in secret, we're creating wounds that might never heal. So, When I eat spring rolls, I think of you. Fresh spring rolls with salad filling, sitting with the sauce for dipping, sitting with the little chili, perfect for a life of chilling. It's just you missing. And I'm hoping one day I have the courage and the conviction to be better than this lie I'm living. Thank you. And once again, big ups to all of the poets. It's so fantastic we can be in Hanoi doing the shit that we love doing, getting an audience out to see us. Give yourselves a big round of applause, guys. Good energy.
Yo, me and Joss are kind of gonna combine our acts, and
We don't know what the fuck's gonna happen right now.
we are unsure as to who is dumb, who behind these unbelievable beat makers is dumb, or is it the word maker? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Do you know what I mean? Yes! I said to him before, why do we not do call and response? And that's the kind of thing you might want to expect. Do you know what I mean? Oh, look! Secrets and lies! A load of secrets that I have kept. The stunning lies that I have told. They burn you from the inside, from outside, speaking slowly from the moment that they are told. And they eat the soul. Secrets, though, I love. Secrets, delicious, but always kept. Lies, some white are forgotten, soon as uttered. Some for work, some for what? Some a burden carried until this battered exterior grows old. To some, secrets are currency. A sword of Damocles to hold above the head of enemies. Not for me. Secret, sacred, sacred, secret. No pair of ears shall fucking hear it. I'll keep it. But lies. Again! Again! Lies, oh lies, a truth in our world. All told, all tell fibs and robbers. Collateral, harmless, we protect our true selves in shells of dishonesty. Will ever we be free? Fuck knows, mate. I think not. What do you reckon, Joss?
Yeah.
Well, for every man, for every woman, for every woman, for every woman, for every man, there is the big, unforgettable. Things that, if uttered, would destroy our projected selves, our character. Just.
What's yours, my friend? Wait!
How dare you? Your mind touched on it. I can only apologize. Trust is golden, though truly uncommon. And what terrible things do you forgive amongst those about whom you care? What would you forgive? What would you forgive? What the fuck would you forgive? What the motherfucker would you forgive? I'm not quite sure. Never tell. Ooh, baby, just you shut your mouth. Lying is easy, then hard. Takes one bowl longer you do it, the easier it becomes, but raises the weight of the inevitable toll. He has nothing. I tell you. I never. Hey! Shut the fuck up! Hey! Shut the motherfucking fuck up, I'm talking! I never feel worse than when I've been exposed a liar! Guilt, shame, appropriate! Feelings no matter how small! An idiot! Asshole! Wanker! In that moment, truth cleanses somehow, but exposure most terrible is despair, 'cause you are a betrayer, a rat, liar, false, dirty, and a fuck. The whole tale is exhausting. I must tell you that. Tell me your secrets. Because I want your trust. Lies between us go in hand. That's rust. We'd like a perfect self, us interneted peacocks, self-affected glee locks in us. They lie on the beach, cacting perfect snap. Deserves 4,000 likes. Hang on, we can do this. Slowly, I clap. Come on, clap. Now, please, this is it. I did not raise you, not your mother's pet. Just be my friend. Come find me. Perhaps together we'll end. And I'll give you all you want. Me and you together. Confidant.
Right, so I'm Lauren Kelly and I collaborated with artist Katie Bell. Katie's work put on a little exhibition. She's sat here, so give it up for Katie. And yeah, I always like to collaborate with an artist because I really love art and I did art and drama back in the day, so I just feel passionate about art. So, I've got 4 poems for you. Yeah, enjoy. But you were asking for it. She was asking for it because she was wearing a crop top and she should definitely know it's way too hot. Don't you know these men can't control their eyes? The beast that lies in between their thighs. Oh honey, don't look so surprised. I'll have a burger and a portion of lies. Because when you're raped, the odds are never in your favour. It's a bitter flavour, one that's served up too much. This industry is full of crooks. I can't think what the victims endeavour. Proving someone guilty takes forever. And I remember being followed home on my own, and I rang the police, and the first thing they said, "Hey love, are you sure you're not seeing things? Getting paranoid? It might be in your imagination. The last time I checked, I wasn't fucking 5. And in that moment, I did lose my shit. This is exactly the reason women don't report rape. I'm sick of getting called crazy, stupid and irate. And maybe I did look off my nut, but I was mad and scared and I fucking had enough. Hi, can I have a burger and a portion of lies, please? Easy on the lies. And people always say, let's protect our girls, don't let them go out too late, wear anything that accentuates their curves. But if we really cared, wouldn't there be a better law in place? Something that protects us and helps us along the way? Because in my opinion, the whole system's flawed. It's just my word against yours. Can I have a burger? And some lies, please? And there's a lot of things we think about and are scared about and don't talk about. Some of my deepest, darkest fears are those horrible creatures. And I just want some justice to be played. Some police officers that know about rape. So when girls go to report it, the right procedures are took. It isn't the same old, the examination wasn't done quick enough. Because if you go through that, it has to be done right and prove a fucking point. That's the only thing I'm asking for this night. So, this one is called Truer Than You. The hair on my nipple makes my mind cripple. My oversized flap gives me an anxiety attack. The way my belly folds turns me cold. The fingernails I hold in a jar tell stories from afar. My spotty bum isn't all that fun. My spider veins on my legs make my eyes wet. But these pieces of me make me me. The quirks in my face, the lines around my waist, the things that I hide will make my body collide with someone for sure. The discharge I hide, my period, the dirty knickers, the farts will collide. They'll collide into someone's heart. The quirks and the moles, the freckles that will grow old will collide with my one. The ingrown hairs, my pubes, my toe hairs will collide with my one. My baby face knees, my grizzly eyebrows, my thick thigh grease will collide with you and it'll be truer than true. And the jigsaw that makes up my face will be finished at an alarming pace as I collide with you. The things I once knew will be rewritten by you and take on a new life as I step on this flight of self-love. The art that I hide in between my thick thighs will give birth to a new light, and the love will ignite. The truth that I hold will become bold and burst into you, and it will be raw, beautiful, and true. Because as Dr. Seuss once said, no one can be truer than you. This one's called Do It For The Gram. In your daily life, how many times do you go on Instagram? Are you living through social media, or is it just for the gram? And how many shots did it take to capture that perfect yoga stance? Was it peaceful? Was it zen? Did you open up your heart chakra? Or was it just for the gram? And that tasty, juicy, colourful salad, the chai seeds for the superfood fanatics. Did you enjoy it? Did you even eat it? Or was it just for the gram? Really? Do you give a damn? And those washing board abs, that skinny mini tea, that book, that coffee, is it all for me? Or is it a silent, insecure play? Basing your worth on the numbers of likes, comparing yourself to celebrities and models? Yikes. Is it just for the gram? Is it hurting you inside? Is it making you devalue your mundane life? Does 10,000 followers make you happy? Will 100k bring you plenty? Do you scrutinise yourself even when you're at your best? Do you put your relationships on hold because you're always on the phone? Do you live life through your screen? Do you forget how living feels? Do you fake it in this little white screen? Do you really have no cares? Is your relationship up the dove, but on here it's just love, love, love? Does your work life make you sad, but here you act like it's so fucking rad? Do you compare yourself to her, her and her? Do you pick every fold, hair and curve when you're in your underwear? Do you wake up to pictures that make you take breathe, even though online you seem like you're living the dream? Do your pictures always look like life is going smoothly, but really, it's so fucking crazy? Do you only show the good, but really you're swamped in this Insta life row? Does it really make you happy to live these lives and look pretty? Surely there's more to this 21st century. I don't want my legacy to be on an app. I don't want my grandkids to think I was a narcissistic twat. I'm sick of thinking I'm fat. Will you miss out on what really matters? Will people pass you? I think you do actually care about the haters. Don't conform to the norms, be you, stand tall. Don't paint these picture perfect walls. Stick to your truth and engross it all. This box wasn't made to stay in. It's time to say fuck it and let it all spill. Start again, rebel. Don't just do it for the gram. Right, so the last one. This is when it gets a bit kinky. Kinky king. Strap in tight. This is called Did You Queef? It says what it does on the tin. Did you fall? Did you please? Did you get down on your knees? Did you queef on his face? Did you squirt all over the place? Did you take it up the bum? Was it really, really fun? Did you scream to extremes? Or did you fake it and it become a recurring theme? And do you like to be choked, to lay there and play dead? Or would you rather act like a dog and be fed? No one's judging. Clearly not. I like hot wax poured over me, non-stop. And do you masturbate with your maid? Or maybe shout your mom and danger wank instead? Don't finish too late. You might regret that choice one day. And do you like it when it's really hot, constant sweat, non-stop? Or are you icy and super cool? Do you always break the rules? Or are you plain and pretty satisfied with super, super sensitive guys? Or do you like them rough and ready? Pretty dangerous and never steady. And do you pick, slap and burn? Do you pull faces that look like girls? Have you blown cocaine up your bum? I recommend it, because it's really fucking good. True. Sex in the kitchen, sex on the stairs, sex in a graveyard, sex in a church, sex in the bedroom, sex on the roof, sex on the tube, sex in a cable car, sex in a disabled loo, sex without care, sex on a helter-skelter, sex in a bar, sex in your mum and dad's car, sex in a castle, sex in the pool, sex in your old classroom, sex with your teacher, sex with your boss, sex with a random, sex with your one true love, sex with your friends, sex with your twin, sex with your brother's best mate. Can anyone win? Sex undercover, sex in open air, sex raw, sex bare, sex that's consented, sex that is not, which is called rape. It's not a joke, I kid not.
Yeah!
Fingering and licking, sucking and wanking, rimming and kissing. We've all done it all. Some of us proud, some not at all. And the pleasure and the thrills, the fantasies and the dirty scary roles, the secrets and the lies, the whips and sex ties, the dildos and the straps, the clitorius mats, the cum and the shit and the piss and the bliss and the STIs and the UTIs, the shame and the betrayal, the woman that was milked, boiled down to our instincts, that underneath our skin, we were always animals. We were always meant to win.
Okay, next one. Are we ready for another one, everybody? She says no because she pretends something like that, but yeah, she's got a nickname. She's got a nickname. And her real name is Ellie Angeloni. But her nickname is Ellie Rantaloni. So we're ready for a bit of that, for a serious messaging one. Everyone, to my good friend, it's Ellie Angeloni, everybody!
Probably not gonna really rant that much, but anyway, cool. Secrets. Secrets that you hold to your chest like a precious locket, delicately etched with the code to your second-hand genome. Secrets. The insurmountable mess that you unravel as you peel off your stained dress, stained not with semen, stained not with freedom, stained not even with your questionable belief system. No. Stained with the secrets that you restrain. Lies. Lies that you tell yourself to survive, that encase you like a poisonous vine, until you convince yourself of their truth, that this is indeed the real you. Lies. Distorted and distorted, hoarded like beer tins and ancient porcelain. A china doll, struggling to hold dearly to the fragments of yourself that you allow to spill out, the careless riddles that you spout. Precious little puppet. Have you ever wondered if you are in fact a narcissist? Or what the term even means? Are you introverted or secretly conceited? Do you appear vulnerable or grandiose? Perhaps a healthy mixture of both. Let's lay out the pieces to this puzzle.
Yeah!
You have thanks, sir. You have a constant need for admiration and a complete lack of satisfaction with any circumstance that doesn't play to your arrogance, because you, kid, are fucking brilliant. The manipulative behavior that you exhibit when faced with the slightest hint of criticism threatens your exaggerated self-esteem. You adorn yourself with a cloak brandishing dazzling humility and generosity, but it's mostly a falsity. All you need is a sensitive soul to stroke your withering ego or inflated yet flaccid wits. So, are you satisfied with life as you see it? Or shall we tunnel below the surface? Are you still unsure if you are a narcissist? Let's examine the major characteristics. 1. Covert smugness or superiority. You appear to listen, but only to choose your latest muse. Your eyes radiate with a primal hatred for anyone who learns the trivial tricks to your games, which, let's be honest, are fucking lame. 2. Self-absorption. Your reticence is endearing only to yourself and quickly becomes tiresome. A life filled with more redundancy than your own appears uninteresting, but never to the lonesome. 3. Empathy, or lack thereof. This one is still a mystery. Are you often void of feeling? Is any slip of something vaguely emotional merely a ruse to keep everyone guessing? Perhaps your own inability for self-reflection is what keeps you reeling. 4. Passive aggression, your natural condition. You orchestrate plans only to avoid them, for they are far too difficult to follow through. Nonchalance is what appears to define you. Beware not to let anyone too close, for then they are to blame if you become morose. 5. Hypersensitivity. You love to repeat the stale line that no one ever knew you back then. When, sweetie, is then? Is it too hard a pill to swallow that you've seen no significant change? Can you not deal with a self so deranged? No experience could ever be too negative with a falsely constructed superiority complex. 6. Misunderstood. You're special, right? You're one of a kind. No one could ever possibly understand the real you. I call bullshit. While I hand you this truth nugget. You created a persona to appear exceptional, which serves only to submerge a self too fearful. And kid, it's fucking superficial. 7. Impersonal or difficult relationships. Do we really need to go through this? Your aloofness is a neon clue to the insecure child buried within. You may mask it as you wish, but the self-nailed coffin is wearing thin. I'll give you a moment to process what you've heard, but heed my word not to confuse casual hedonism with holistic narcissism. Secrets and lies, those in which we drape ourselves like a decadent yet decaying disguise, the secrets that spill from our eyes, caught by our pretty little lies. Secrets, burning scarlet under your sleeves, lies, faded sapphire at your feet. Secrets, begging to be resurfaced, lies, strategically rehearsed. Secrets, bursting from your breast, lies, mediocre at best. The vulnerable narcissist, assailable, fearful, sufferable. The grandiose narcissist, pretentious, eccentric, hypocritical. Does it live within us all? Will it be you to answer the call? Or will it be me? Shall we wait and see? Thank you.
Okay, good evening everybody and welcome back to the third and final segment of the One World Collective. So we're going to keep the music vibe going and see everyone's happy dancing. Don't stop looking at me, stop staring at me saying where the fuck's the music gone. Don't worry. Don't worry, I've got your fucking music. Chill the fuck out. But I don't need looks like that. I don't need 15 eyes or 16 eyes of me looking at me like that. I'm going to keep the music vibe going. And he's a good friend of mine. We've been friends since before Vietnam. Imagine that, having friends before Vietnam. So everybody, would you please welcome to the stage the one and only Pelly!
So I do have a track for my second piece, but the first one I'm going to do a poem because I can't remember it. So I thought it could be quite embarrassing, so please bear with me one moment. And of course, everybody performing tonight is amazing as always a really good vibe here. Reasonably stable. This is imaginatively titled Secrets and Lies. Secrets and lies, lies and secrets. Sometimes the truth hurts so you dare not speak it. Worried you'll be exposed if you accidentally leak it. The burden is yours alone, so now you've got to keep it. Lies and secrets, secrets and lies. Is he telling the truth? Can you see it in his eyes? The stutter in his voice, you know that this implied. This is the moment that the connection dies. Are you telling me the truth? How do you really feel? Do I need to act a sleuth to find out what is really real? It's long in the tooth that you're craving mass appeal. Stop being so uncouth like those of the Great Seal. I know this situation is far from ideal. Showing your frustration as you bow down and kneel. Erase the complication as you mentally peel away the layered liberation as the truth is revealed. You kept it to yourself, the truth bottled up. Like betting on your wealth, the truth is you fucked. Stop being so deceptive about the volume of your cup. Heart and soul are reflected, I see clearly they're corrupt. I'm standing looking at the man in the mirror, crushed landing into reality with a mind full of terror. I look at my reflection and it stares right back. Here comes the insurrection, fully heavy, no slack. What are you doing? You're losing it, man. Let your friends down again, got to sort it out, fam. In public you wear a mask like you think you're the Batman. Why don't you understand? Do you need a fucking diagram? So you made more mistakes, there's always lessons to be learned. Stop being such a flake, show why their friendship you have earned. Trust is there to break, you said you'd be there and you weren't. Though it's not too late to soothe the soul that you've let down and burned. Seeds of self-doubt are planted in my mind. Will I ever have the strength in this moment, something I can find? It's time to say I'm sorry to all the people I have hurt. No more hidden truth, it's time to bear my soul avert. The truth is, I'm sorry if I ever let you down. Too much in my life I've disappeared, not been around. I'm often overwhelmed, my mind nothing but a ghost town. Now I feel compelled not to just sink into the ground. To anyone I've ever lied to or kept a secret from, please know at the time I didn't realise I was wrong. It's been a while since we spoke, the feeling's pretty long. That spirit I evoke while I bear my soul in this song. I'm sorry, and I love you. Thank you. Cool, Greg, can you play the beat, mate? Thank you. It's a bit of a weird one. To be honest, it's kind of a disco tune. It kind of happened accidentally. Can I have a bit more? Can I have some on the monitor, mate, please? No, there isn't any. Oh, nice, clapping like that. Thank you. So alive and yet so serene. A bustling night life and lit 318 called the Paris Old Region for a number of reasons. It's a place uninspired roof pool of the sea. 43 degrees, it's just too hot. Send me right into my room, blasted in the air con. Sometimes you have to say,
that's my lot. Retreating inside with all the fans on. Sit back, relax, and pop on the tube. It's time to get blazed, so let's roll another zoom. Take a moment to observe our beautiful surrounding from the top of the latte right down to the ground. Our day goes by when we isn't represented. The homie lighting up to that kid who's 10. Hold up, you're not smoking, you won't get hurt, you're just wearing a Drake 2001 t-shirt. Modern city that's growing so fast, it's trying to move on from the troubles of the past. The roads are packed with peoples and cars, motorbikes on the street, driving down the path. The city is alive and you know it's the one. People up and out, first sign of the sun, embracing exercise and making it fun. Sitting in the cafe and eat some food, shout before I've got to go far. To get to my school, no I don't drive a car. I don't think I'm 80 because I drive a motorbike, but each time my journey in my hand is my life. The roads are hectic, people everywhere. The roads without resting lights, they don't care. Like a sixth sense, they're always aware. See the way through the traffic and the smoke-filled air. Really long interlude. Arrived, I assumed I'd have to say goodbye to my habit of preference, chilling, getting high. But the first bar I walked in, I can't deny that all the bands in there we get elegant fly. City where you're free to smoke the green. A home in the cafe and walking down the street. Not legal though, this isn't Amsterdam, so you've got to be discreet when you're smoking with your man. Pick it from a taxi, pick it from your friend. Won't pick up from Rasta man again. Founded in horizons and born in mind. This city is a gift where you have behind. Sit on the roof looking over the cityscape, sipping on a matcha with your mushroom shake. Day chilling hard and jamming with your mates in the cafes in the park and the bars by the lake. Living in the city, I feel so free. Living in the city, I feel at peace. A city and a nation once divided, now people at peace represent the same side. Living in the city, I feel so free. Living in the city, I feel at peace. A city and a nation once divided, now people at peace represent the same side. Yo, thank you.
told to avoid the disconcert. When we blurt out lies to deceive. They're only white lies. No reason to disbelieve. It takes just the right amount of naive that allow these white lies to misconceive. As we make our society build upon reprieve. To relieve ourselves of the pain of our our weakness, hiding ourselves away and keeping hidden our secrets. Perhaps just a symptom of our meekness that keeps us hiding our uniqueness as we aim to aid in others' appeasement. We tell another white lie to keep it convenient. Then, when we discover another's weakest faults, The shadows are too dark to behold. So we keep hidden the lies and secrets never told.
Well, Mickey, okay, yeah, everybody, yeah, so, wow. What was that? You want to do a final bow on stage? Something like that? Yeah, what do we say to that? You want to play some more?
One more!
Yeah, one more. Okay, yeah, keep it going, yeah.
Dancers on the stage!
So I only rehearsed 2, but I have one I suppose I could do. As I hold my secrets dear, never letting anyone near. As I flee from you in fear, come closer so you can hear. While I whisper lies through this sneer, the secrets that would fill your eyes with tears. I domineer this relationship, and when I've had my fill, I'll throw away this courtship, because I never wanted companionship, just someone to say goodbye to when I abandon ship. In my heart, I hold secrets that would mortify, and whisper lies you never caught because you were too preoccupied. I will keep myself hidden from Ohio to Hawaii, becoming more and more detached as I keep myself high. Surely someone somewhere has told a lie to satisfy some lustful desire, and kept a secret to keep from setting their lives on fire. Is it not the world that turns us all into liars?
Diana's amazing painting that she's been slaving away at the back. If you haven't seen it, everybody, let's give a shout out to Diana. You nearly finished? And everyone, let's give a big warm welcome to Katie Bell's fantastic work here that has been displayed in this area for the whole show. The people on this sofa have been sucking it in. They've been sucking it in, it's been really good. I guess the next thing we're going to do, Greg, have you got my award ceremony thing? Okay, cool. So because, just in case you don't know, it's been 2 years since this show started. It was 2016. And yeah, it was a really, really amazing thing that came together from Paul, from his 3 fortnight at the Doors, and then he brought some people together and we all did some stuff. And yeah, so this is my One World Collective award ceremony, okay, award ceremony for the One World Collective 2018. Okay, so let's go down to the next one, to the first one. The first award, yeah, scroll down. Okay, so the first award it's not really an award, it's more of a birth certificate. So, if you know the band Rebel Monk, they were first born, they performed a big stage at Quest Festival and all that sort of stuff, and they were born through the One World Collective. They all came together through that in 2016 at the Hub Cafe. So my first award is a birth certificate for them. Okay, next one. The next one is the best performance at a One World Collective show. The best ever performance at a One World, and that goes to Jack Collins' band, Crashing at the Codings. And if you were here last time, that was only a month ago. So yeah, Jack Collins, everybody, and his best ever performance in 2 years was last time. So yeah, Jack, Crashing at the Codings, best ever performance. Stay humble, everyone, stay humble, right?
Don't stay humble! Suck everyone up and I'll give you a chance!
Okay, next one. Do you want to say anything about that performance that night, or what? The best ever performance? Crashing in the Coding? No. Good, because we're running out of time. Get off. Yeah, the next one is for the best collaboration. The best collaboration was between Sam Gardner, Ellie Angeloni, and Lolly Anderson for their amazing equality performance. If anyone was there for that, we had all 3 of them linking up this amazing piece. It was so well rehearsed, everything about it was amazing. Ellie, yes, she is the only one who was, yeah, you're the only one here performing that night who did it, yeah. Best collaboration. Really, I think it's one of the only, rehearsed collaborations. Everything else has been spur of the minute. Like, yeah, man, I'll do a bit of drums for you. Yeah, man, chuck a bit of guitar on that. That's good. So yeah, you did really good for that.
Aw, thanks, man. Fuck, I wish Lolly and Sam were actually here. They would. Thank you. I don't actually know what else to say. I think Lolly would be better with you. Thank you. I'm just gonna go with that.
Really, don't worry about it. It's the worst award ceremony of all time, so don't worry. Do you know what I mean? A speech isn't going to save it. Don't worry. We're not looking for the speech, but it was a great show. Okay, so best live painters, and I've got 3. I've got Daniel Ruiz. Okay, this is my Spanish. He's from Mexico in the middle, and then we've got Clara Lourdes on the left and Sophia Rin on the right. So they're people that have always painted at the back. They've done some great stuff. We've seen some good auctions. Auction coming up, by the way. That's always been a part of Paul's vision, is to have poetry, music, and art together. And we've always had paintings going on, and it's been fantastic. So yeah, they're 3 painters who have really contributed to the show. Okay, so the next one is the best ever costume. Best ever costume at the show. And it was Lolly Anderson and Paul Raisbeck, who made some things out of cardboard on their face for a David Bowie thing. It was really, really cool. Yeah, Lonnie absolutely killed it for that one. And that was actually like last show or the show before last. Really, really good. Boxes on the head, David Bowie in their hearts for the Egos and Icons show. Okay, next one. Is it Best Musician? And he's not here tonight, but it's David Fryer. Everybody, David Fryer. What did I describe? A reliable rocker, a top bloke. He's added an extra dimension to many One World Collective performances. He turns up, he does his job, he's been about for years. If you haven't seen him, then yeah, you should go and watch him. It's David Fryer, he's a fucking legend. Man. He's a legend, he's done great job for this show. Okay, the next one, and a special mention is for Lad, as Paul did with the video. If you were here at the start, he did a video, like filming himself on a phone near a temple in Myanmar. And yeah, everything, he doesn't plan anything or whatever. He just comes through with this ridiculously good poetry, ridiculously good music, and he's got a completely unique perspective compared to everyone else. You know, in the One World Collective, they've got this sort of Western perspective, like Lad's from Nigeria, and he's always come through with this brand new, fresh ideas, and he's a fucking class act, man, and I really hope to see him on stage again. Okay, and the last one, okay, is the boss, the visionary, and the founder. Okay, and I've actually got a special gift for this one. It's only a bottle of Hanoi vodka, everyone. It's only a bottle of, I only bring out the big boys. Hanoi vodka, everyone. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, Paul, anything to say?
I'm happy it's still going, and I'm very happy. I'm happy that people are coming out and enjoying a poetry night with music and art in this town, and creating more of a scene. And thanks for coming, and I'm really happy about it. It's been 2 years. Oh, that fucking vodka. Oh, that Hanoi vodka. Oh. But, it's been 2 years, and I can't wait to see the next 2 years. And, even if I'm not here, somebody else, let's keep it going. So I love you all. Good night.
Okay, so let's take a look, shall we? Okay, cool. So anything to say about your painting, what does it mean? Okay. Paint on it, it's fun.
You got it, well, what I was going for is somebody that seems content of how they feel and how they see themselves in the mirror. You look in the mirror and you're like, God, I look so good, and underneath, they're a mess. I think that's what it portrays. I don't know, I was mostly just having fun with it, yeah. Woo! No.
You did a great, keep it up here, yeah. Danny, let's keep it up, yeah. So are you happy to auction it off? Is that something you want to do? Yeah, we're happy to do. That's the beauty with painters, is that they're not very good with words. Do you know what I mean? It's all in their heads, do you know what I'm saying? It's difficult to explain. I like that. But yeah, for me, I do like it. Obviously, I see what you mean. So you think the person in the mirror is a mess? That's your idea. And I see what you mean. Yeah. No, I know what you mean with. It's like panic, isn't it? Almost a bit of panic in there. That's what I'm getting from the one in the mirror. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to start the auction. We're going to start it nice and low just to keep it moving. Alright, we're going to start it at 100,000 Vietnam dong. 100,000 Vietnam dong. We've got Jack Collins at the front, everybody. 100,000 Vietnam dong for Jack Collins. But that is a disgraceful amount of money for a work of art. We're going to go straight up to 200,000, anybody. This? Yes, man. Yes, it's a fellow at the back. It's a fellow at the back in the white t-shirt for 200,000. We're going to go next to 300,000 Vietnam dong. Anyone? 300,000. 300,000, anyone? 250. We're talking under 250, anybody? 300 Jack Collins over here on that left hand side. 300,000 Vietnam dong for this wonderful painting from Diana with about self-reflection, about seeing yourself in the mirror. We've got 300,000. Next one we're going to do is 350. 350,000 Vietnam dong. The gentleman in the back in the white t-shirt has gone for 350. We're going for 400 next. 400,000 Vietnam dong. Anyone? Yes! We have a Tung here. It's Tung right in. Another gentleman in another white t-shirt. The next one we're going to do is 500,000, which is the highest note you can get in the Vietnam currency. 500,000. We're currently on Tung with 400,000. 500, anybody? Can I get 500? Currently on 400. 500,000 Vietnam dong. Gonna drop it to 450. 450. Currently at 400 baton. 450, anybody? We're currently at 400. Going once. 400,000 going twice to Tung here with the long hair and the white t-shirt. Raise your hand or forever hold your peace. 400,000 going 3 times to Tung, everybody. Come up. Come up here and deal with this. Wow. So Tung, yeah, can I just ask you, why did you buy this piece?
I just love it, it's beautiful.
That is fantastic. Everyone, let's give a great round of applause. So this relationship we're going on, we've got artists making money, we've got creative, we've got everything going through here. Everything's fine, yeah. This is at the start of a rom-com. I'm just think you can, honestly, you can feel it up here. This is amazing. Great job, guys. Thank you very much, Diana and Tung, everybody. Great job. That is what it's all about, the One World Collective. Yeah, and next we have to the stage someone who's been about for years as well. He's been floating around the One World Collective. He's putting in a great amount of effort to this show. To end this evening, would you please put your hands together for Greg Anderson, everybody!
Thank you. How's everyone doing tonight? Except for that guy, girl. Little drunk? Yeah. Okay. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah. Oh yeah. It was a party tonight. What should we do with? You got him.
The drunken sailor?
Yeah. What do we do with a drunken sailor?
What should we do with a drunken sailor?
What do we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Okay, anyways, he'll be fine. He's not driving anywhere, right?
Wrong!
No way anything can happen. Okay. How many secrets did we hear tonight?
Many!
Many? Really? What was your secret? Jack?
I just love painkillers.
Yeah, I know. I saw you squeezing out some pills out of that fucking bubble wrap. Bob, what was your secret for this evening? Oh yeah, Clara's boyfriend. Yeah, you look hot in that fucking dress. Hey? I've been single too long. That's my secret.
I'm not Vietnamese.
Hey, Mia! How you doing? Named after a sugary sweet drink. Paul, what was your secret? I'm drunk. That was your secret. Yeah, you drink I will attest to that, every single fucking night. Yeah, you don't miss a day. Bog, is there anything you've had to quit and never do again?
Careful.
Is there anything you've had to quit and never do again? Have you ever been addicted to something? I'm not asking Jack this question.
Yeah, of course you're not, because I'll fucking knock you out.
You're pretty drunk tonight, eh?
I'm drunk enough to knock you the fuck out if you say something ridiculous.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that was that drug in the UK called methadone.
How much of that shit did you do?
Yeah, enough.
Yeah? Okay, I'm an awful shoplifter. People like to check me out all the time. Keep going. Mia. What's your secret, Mia? Come on. Tell us your secret. Come on, come here. I can only come.
Tell them about us.
There we go.
Tell them about us.
What's your secret, Mia? Tell them all.
I think everyone knows my secrets, which makes them not secrets. But the thing is, in England,
Rip the band-aid off.
I used to sell my poo for money.
Sell her shit online, yeah. I think that deserves a clap right there. Yeah. Lauren, did you leave any secrets out, or did you leave it all on the field out there?
I always tell her secrets.
I know, I love that. I think you won this evening with that poem, Lauren. That was fucking show-stopping. Hey, let's give it up for Lauren. Kicking fucking ass tonight. What's another secret, Lauren? You're not shy.
Another secret.
Tell them about us.
Liam's got a small dick.
Liam, is that true?
Comparatively.
Let's see it. Whip it out. Come on. Small for an Irish person or just small? Dickhead. Is there a dickhead joke in there somewhere? What? That's not a secret. Are you Irish? Aussie. Okay. I am going to say goodnight, everybody. Good night. Nikki, what's your secret? Let's leave on a good note. What's your secret? Secrets are awesome. I
love you!
I love telling secrets.
I love you is my secret.
You love everybody.
I have so many secrets.
I know. Let's say a
Pretty good one. Nothing illegal.
Let me see.
Oh. I'll set you up. When was the quickest you've ever met somebody and then banged them?
Oh, we've been over this.
I know.
In Paris, I met this guy, and like an hour or two later, I banged him. But he was a French jazz musician.
He had his guitar.
He had no nicknames.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's got everything going for him. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.
And that's the way they were.
Go! Good night!
Good night, everybody. Long live the One World Collective.